The National Executive Council of the Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, ASUP, has directed its members nationwide to withdraw their services with effect from Monday, 16th of May 2022. The president of the union, Anderson Ezibe, announced this at the end of an emergency meeting of the union's National Executive Council in Abuja. Addressing the media on the resolution, ASUP also appealed to well-meaning Nigerians to prevail on the government to do the needful within the next 2 weeks in order to avoid an indefinite shutdown of academic activities in polytechnics in the country. Clearview TV's Okon, who was at the emergency NEC meeting, has the details.
President of the Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics ASUP, Anderson Ezibe, said the union suspended its industrial action declared on the 6th of April 2021 on the 10th of June 2021 following the signing of a Memorandum of Action (MOA) with the government. After 9 months of waiting, the union's National Executive Council met to review the report of the implementation of the Memorandum of Action reached with the government. At the end of that meeting, the consensus was a 1-month ultimatum to the government effective from 4th April 2022 to address the outstanding items in the MOA. The union's ultimatum expired on 4th of May 2022. At the reconvened meeting of the union's National Executive Council this Wednesday in Abuja, the ASUP president speaks on the outcome.
The status of the items in dispute as at today is captured as follows. Non-release of the approved revitalization fund for the sector. Of course, as we all know and as has been reported previously, the sum of 15 billion naira was approved by Mr. President in June 2021, and as we speak, 11 months after this approval by Mr. President, this amount has not been released to the sector. Non-release of arrears of the new minimum wage owed our members. The old 10 months arrears for the polytechnics is yet to be released. The composite amount covering all federal tertiary institutions to the approximate figure of 19 billion naira currently exists as an AIE. What I mean by an AIE is an authority to incur expenditure in the Accountant General's office. By implication, this particular item has also not been satisfied. Delay in the appointment of rectors. The appointment process in Kaduna Polytechnic, Federal Polytechnic Mubi, Federal Polytechnic Offa, and Federal Polytechnic Ekowe continues to linger. Non-release of arrears of Contis 15 migration for the lower cadre. This issue remains at the committee level in the Federal Ministry of Education, and even in chapters like the Nigerian Institute for Leather Studies in Zaria, implementation is yet to commence. Continued victimization of union officers. Our officials in IMT Enugu and Rufus Giwa Polytechnic Owo still remain out of job.
According to ASUP's president, the Federal Ministry of Labor and Employment only acknowledged receipt of the union's ultimatum and made no attempt at conciliation. Okon, reporting for Clearview Television.